And welcome back. It's time for What's Buzzing. We've got Maria Kang, fitness blogger. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm ready for this one. I want to get your take on this one.
Okay.
This is a video that you probably have seen. A lot of you have probably seen. It's on YouTube of a girl who titled it "Fat Girl Dancing." Here's a reminder.
That flat that you get on, international. First class seat on my lap, girl. Riding comfortable.
Yeah, so this is all over. Her name is Whitney Waythor. She launched a no body shame campaign. She used to be fit, danced a lot, but struggled with eating disorders through childhood. Then in college, she was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome and gained 200 pounds. She lost 100 pounds, but then gained it back and realized she just needed to embrace who she is. Her campaign is not just for big girls, she says. It's for anyone dealing with shame. She told CNN this week, you have to live in the moment. There's always going to be haters. And she wants people to know that, yes, she is considered to be fat. Even if she lost 100 pounds, she'd be at 250 right now. She considers it to be fat, but she's happier now than ever before. What's your take on this?
Well, first off, let me just say that she is a fabulous dancer. I can't dance like that. She's amazing. I think it's important to love your body and to not shame anybody for how they look.
Right.
But I do think that, yes, she is at an unhealthy size. I have a best friend, actually. She was a bridesmaid of mine, and she had PCOS, and her weight was influenced by it. But she took supplements to care for it, and I know that that's what this woman did as well. So she lost the weight, but she gained it back, and to me, you know, she struggled with eating disorders when she was in her teens, and it looks like she may be struggling a little bit now still because she's 100 pounds, 200 pounds more than what she should be.
Well, what do you think about her message? Because it kind of goes against your message, which is for people to live a healthy life full of exercise. She's saying, you know, even if you're overweight, just be fine with it, be comfortable with it.
I've seen an interview with her, and she has said that she is not okay with it, actually. She said that she would like to lose weight, at least 100 pounds. I think that's great. She's saying to love your body, to not be ashamed of it, and not to judge others. And I think that's important. But I also believe that she's also said this too. She said that it's my body, I can do whatever I want with it. And that's something I take issue with. And I take issue with this because, you know, I know a lot of people know that I have a mom, you know, and she struggles with her being overweight, and she recently had some health issues.
Right.
So anyone out there who has a family member who struggles with addiction, they know that it affects the entire unit, not just that person. And as a nation, we're affected by the people who choose to be not socially responsible about what they're intaking and not outputting in terms of exercise. Certainly
an interesting debate, and I want to get your take on this too. There have been a lot of celebrities who have dropped a lot of weight recently. This is one guy that you're going to recognize. One girl, I should say, Jessica Simpson. She has dropped a lot of weight. You know, she's struggled with her weight over the years. She gave birth in June, set a goal for herself. She reached it. Tom Arnold, a new dad, dropped a bunch of weight. He lost 100 pounds because he said having a kid made him want to stay alive as long as possible. And then Mark Wahlberg was 195 pounds when shooting Transformers. He dropped down to just over 150 for a film that he's shooting called The Gambler. So do you see these examples as inspirational or damaging to health, something that these actors are going to pay a price for later?
I think that you should always think about why. If you figure out why you want to do something, the how part always becomes easy. And for these people, Jessica Simpson, for example, she was paid $1 million by Weight Watchers to lose weight. Would you lose weight for $1 million? Would you lose weight for a movie role where you're being paid millions of dollars? Or would you lose weight for your kids like Tom Arnold did? I think we need to examine these whys and these motivations, because that's really the trigger. So I think they're great, you know, inspirations, but always remember why you want to do something.
And I just want to jump in here. Don't you think, Maria, it's two separate things? Yes, love your body, be proud of how you look, but there's also the health aspect. You want to be healthy medically.
Yes. And that's the issue that I have with a lot of people who are pro body positivity is they're saying let's put our body image above actual health. And that's where I take concern with.
Well, you know, Christian Bale dropped a bunch of weight for a movie that he was in, and I think he did it, he said, just by eating an apple and coffee.
Oh my gosh.
It's not the good way to do it.
Don't do that.
And the last thing I wanted to show you was just these models, you know, and they're not actually models, they're women with PhDs. And normally when you see clothing brands, they use professional models, but in this case, these are women that they are marketing as smart just smart people. These are normal people. The clothing brand is Beta Brand, and it's based in San Francisco. And the founder said, why not display bodies of women with really big brains instead of beautiful women that they can get, from modeling agencies.
I love it. I love this.
Good
actually.
campaign.
I'm in love with this campaign. I think it's great marketing, and it really appeals to someone like myself who really won't, look at these models in these, department stores and say, I can look as flawless as that person. These people are real people, and they look great.
Maria, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll send it back to you guys.
All right, thank you both.